Dad's Toys.
Hey everyone, welcome to Dad's Toys. This dad is reviewing the Studio Series number 41, Constructicon Scrapmetal. Okay figure, in my opinion. He's, the detailing on him is pretty nice. Detailing up on the chest, look at that. You can see the little cogwheels, or the little joints and stuff like that. I mean, it's really nice. Look at the face sculpt. Little red eyes. So cool. His little shoulders underneath his armpits. He has little detailing on his little treads here. It's a nice pretty looking figure. What we got in the back? The back is back always lacks detail, but got some neat little molding in there. That's about it. Treads. He's part of the Constructicons that's coming out soon that Studio Series is making, and I'm not a really big fan of the movie Constructicons. You know, they try to make something different and something, you know, pretty nice and decent, but I don't know, man. You don't change the old Devastator, you know? That Devastator was very awesome. I think he's gonna be the hand in his combiner mode when in the transformation. He does have that kind of flamingo leg kind of thing going on, backwards knee. You could have him like that if you want, or you could straighten up his joints and end up having him sort of like old school. It's up to you. Have him standing up like there. He is taller when you straighten out the legs, of course. He has these little claws as hands. He doesn't have hands. You just open up this little compartment right there, which shows the hands. And at first, I didn't know where it was. So you had to like kind of get in there. It's kind of, let's see, it kind of blends in there. But just stick your fingernail in there, you'll get it. This one, of course, you can see it. Just pop it out. And that's basically it. He comes also with his little shield. It's like a little connector piece in when he's in his alt mode, like to, I guess, to tighten it so things don't move around. Those two little pegs right there. But if you plug it here with this port here, goes into that little hole there. He could use it as a shield if you want. Just like that. So for articulation, he can go 360. Just gotta move things around like his little hands. He does have his wrist swivel for his head. He can do a 360. He can look down and not so much up. He can look left and right. If you bring out his arms, his legs could go up that high, that far. His little knee joint, I guess. You can go like that. He does have that weird double hinge joint thing here. He has no ankle tilt. You just stand on his tippy toes. And he could kick you in your face. That's how high he could go up. And that's about it. He doesn't have a waist swivel. Nothing there. No ab crunch. That's about it. He has his own little stand. Just kidding. And that's about it. For the articulation. Come on, stand up. And for comparison, let's show with another deluxe figure. Here he is with Studio Series Bumblebee. As you can see, Bumblebee's a bit thinner. And Constructicon here is a bit bulkier. Has to be, you know, Devastator. Here he is with Studio Series Shatter. Another Decepticon. See how he looks with his some of his buddies. There he is with Studio Series Bone Crusher. And I like Bone Crusher. He's actually almost as tall as a Voyager. This one here, especially if you straighten out his things, he'll probably be as tall as him. But Bone Crusher's a little guy anyway. And here he is with the Studio Series Rampage, his Constructicon buddy. As you see there, how he scales with the Voyager. And I believe this is going to be his leg. So here he is with his backdrop, where that famous scene where Devastator came out in the desert. So kind of awesome in the beginning when you see them start combining, but then bleh. I mean, in my opinion, of course, there's some people that love this Devastator. But it wasn't my favorite. But anyways, that's him with his backdrop. So out of the box he comes out just like this, and let's get into transformation into Zalt mode. So first thing you want to do is you just want to close up his little claw hands. You just close them like that. And just for future notice, it does open. When I first saw this character, I didn't know how to open his claws. I kept pulling here, but it's right here. There's a little lip right here. You just gotta stick your fingernails. I actually don't have no fingernails, but and just open that, and it'll open right up. So anyways, you want to close the other claw, take off his little shield, put that down for now, and then you want to just fold these up backwards. Fold this up. You want to turn them around and just pull his little scraper thing down for now, just to get things out of the way. You want to put up his arms, and you want to rotate this arm where it's like that. Just leave that in for now. And this one, you want to rotate this way and bring it up where it's like that. Just leave it just like that for now. And you want to pull these arms out on the side, and right here, this little bar will go into this little slot right here. When you go into robot mode, you just smush it in like that, and it will lock nice and securely. So you just untab these, bring his arms back for now, and this little bar right here is gonna go into this little hole. If you can see it right there where my thumb is, I'm sorry, blocking the light, right in there. These shoulders are on a ball joint. Come on, focus. Are on a ball joint, and this little slider is on like a little slider. So you want to push this down and match up everything, and then you just want to plug in that port that I told you earlier. Just line it up. Ooh, where are you? Okay, line it up and just push it in there, and now you have this. Okay, and for this side you want to push it all the way down like that, and now for here you want to do the same thing, as stretch it out and push it down, and this is going to go into this little cavity here. It's just going to rest right in there. You just push it down just like that. Now you just want to untab this little, just give us room, and then you want to pull this down just like that. Now you want to rotate the head and push it down and just stuff it back in there. Boop. And there's some clips in there that will clip. And oh, I forgot to show you. And right here, there's this little port which goes into that little port right there. You just snap it in. I totally forgot about that. And snap in that side and there. Now you got this all locked and secured. Then you could take this little piece here, which is a shield, and it goes into these little two spots, which will further secure this, just like that. Now we want to work on the legs. You can push this back for now. Now for the legs, you want to straighten them up. Straighten them up. And you want to rotate it here. Turn it all the way 180 so you can match the other side. Turn around 180, match the other side, and then just close the foot. Boop. So you want to leave this unsnapped here. Don't push this back in because it will go into like robot mode. You want to just leave this unsnapped. Then you want to just rotate the legs back, and then this is going to, this port right here, it's going to plug into here, and this, and that little port is going to go into this top one up here. Okay, so let's do that now. Just line everything up. And the same thing for the other side. Just plug that in here and in there. Swing it around. Plug that in. Oh, make sure everything's lined up. See, it didn't line it up. And there we go. And give it a little scoolish. Just to even the sides. And there you have it, all done. Straighten up the little tracks. Push this down like that. And here he is. In his little Constructicon self. Looks like sideways. Here he is underneath. So here he is with Bone Crusher. Little size comparison there. Here he is with Studio Series Bumblebee. Little size comparison there. There he is with Shatter. And here he is with his Constructicon buddy, Rampage. So what we want to do first to go into combiner mode, we want to just take out this back piece. Come off. Just set it to the side. Probably won't need it, but we could probably clip it somewhere. Then you want to peg that, lift up his arms, and we want to rotate, I believe, and set it like this. We want to rotate his thing where it's like that, I believe. Let me see here. Take out his little claws. Come on out. There we go. Set it like that. And then for this arm, you want to pull it up, take it out. Just make sure you rotate on the hinge there. And then you want to rotate this out. Rotate where these little things are facing up. Take out his little claw. Then you want to unpeg the little shoulders. There goes one. Yeah, there we go. Unpeg those. Angle them. Angle them this way. Then you want to take this piece and just fold it back like that. And that is going to form his claw hand, because this part here is going to be, I guess, where he has his little claw hand. Then he's going to have another piece coming right here. So here's his little claw, and then here's a little port, which on mine it's very tough to move. So I take this little and I just pull it up. Mine's is very tight. I'm assuming you could loosen it with that screw right there. But here's his combiner mode, just like that. And that's going to be his hand. And I've seen some people online, they actually took his treads and put them up here, but I'm not sure how he's going to look in them. He's actually fully combined. But that's him. So, and then we have this little piece here, which we can, the only tab here is right on here. And this goes under here. This is usually in his robot mode that you put it here, like, I guess, like a shield. You could put it there for storage, You know, if you don't want to have nowhere else to put it. You have one little finger with a shield. He's shielded with it on his one finger. But, I mean, you can put it there. You know, for storage, you can put it upside down. Let's see how it looks upside down. And there it goes. So, something you could do if you don't want to, if you have nowhere to store it, because it doesn't go anywhere else. And I'm not sure, like in, you know, the other robots, if he could attach it somewhere. Probably can attach it. It's only the little hole right there. So anyway, so that is him in his claw mode. So this is Studio Series 41 Constructicon Scrapmetal. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on that notification so you could hear more of my content. And this is Dad's Toys rolling out.